Ringing up Mr. Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services at Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. Good morning. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is message number 161. I've left you 160 previous messages from the 10th of October 2023, and today is the 19th of March 2024, and the time is coming to be about 11 o'clock. And it's now been 224 days that my brother's been kidnapped from my care by you, the local authority, without you providing me with any kind of, without you being open and transparent or letting me know or see my brother as a form of psychological torture, as you had previously attempted to psychologically and achieved actually to psychologically torture me by removing my mother from my care so that you could so that you can look to save costs and plunder and profiteer and abuse your position of power and authority by buying off the judges and the judiciary. In that case, I mean, this is just a repetition of what you've done in the past, isn't it? Basically put my brother, both my mother and my brother, I cannot see or have any contact with or have any dealings with, because you have falsely criminally convicted me, but then also put the responsibility upon myself to take care of them. I had been taking care of my mother following my release for up until the last 334 days of her life. I had been equally been taking care of my brother for the last up until the last 224 days from today. So I've been caring for these people. It's something that you don't want me to do. It's something that you have clearly colluded with your associates as a collective cabal of controlling and manipulating and torturing and causing suffering and pain. I mean, all I've asked you is a simple question: is that what legal framework have you used to take my brother and deny him his civil liberties, freedoms? You've taken him simply because you were desperate to get a capacity assessment carried out. You've butchered the situation. It's irrelevant now whether you have a capacity assessment or not. I mean, it's too late. The house has already bolted, and in your attempts to buy off more judges and your attempts to force through your own narrative that I am the criminal and you are benevolent. It's for losing credibility on a daily basis. Now you're looking to make me homeless. You've taken my brother's home. This is my brother's care home, all right, that I'm charging you £350 million for and £1 million on a daily basis. Oh, you don't like that because you got no money, and this is always you've been about money, isn't it? Your desperate need to save money, which you have then, so you can then plunder and profiteer for yourself at the cost of human suffering. And so therefore that's one of the reasons that I'm being targeted and victimized and persecuted and hounded in the manner that you have continued to do so up until today. And you're making me homeless now, causing me a great deal of strife by buying off the judges and the judiciary. This is completely horrendous. You know it and I know it. I'm leaving a daily message every single day because I miss my brother. I am my brother's blood relation and the greatest stakeholder in his welfare. Anything that I've done to advantage myself and my brother and my family, you've undone by buying off the judges. I mean, my mother and my brother have given me lasting powers of attorney, registered with the Office of the Public Guardian. You colluded with the Public Guardian to have those overturned and removed into people in your own favour. In my mother's case, that was Ramsden Solicitors, which was quite clearly unlawful. And in my brother's case, you try to recruit the services of Adalat and then yourself. It's just like we're going to win at all costs, and we don't care about lying, cheating, and manipulating. And ultimately, it's just shame upon yourself, innit? It's just diabolically actions that you've committed, and a complete shame upon you. It's a shame upon you for being such a villainous, evil, and vindictive, and racist, and xenophobic, and Islamophobic, and tyrannical in your desperation to keep onto the grips of power and control while killing and suffering and murdering people. This is a continuation of your normal strategy. Give the outward presentation and appearance of benevolence and goodness, and then the reality being rotten to the core. And that's what you are. You are rotten and filthy, rotten to the core, and evil and manipulative. Why can't I see my brother? Oh, we're going to torture you and your brother because we don't like you, because you're Asian, Muslim, Pakistani descendants. And this is just a continuation. It's just ridiculous. I'm asking you to simply engage with me, to let me know my brother and let me see him. I mean, 7 months later I can't see him, and there's no framework in place when this is exactly what you did in my mother's case previously. This is completely horrendous, the actions that you're doing, Mr. Kenna, and the local authority. I urge you to get back in touch with me ASAP. Thank you very much.